to another Lego video from Aspie with Attitude. Right now, you're watching Lego number 13, which happens to be episode 330, where I'm going to be concentrating more on the jazz club there. To introduce myself, my name is David. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have autism, I have Asperger's syndrome, and that's why I call myself an Aspie. I'm also an adult fan of Lego. Oh, dudes, like, what am I doing on this couch actually? I'm just trying to wonder. I know it's going to be about that jazz nightclub. Then, how about I'll just actually stand up. I'll put a fidget spinner down there. So I didn't mean to break a piece off. And here we go. Hope I don't drop that. Hey, hello Matt.
Hi.
What are we doing now?
I think we're going to do Lego.
Lego, Lego, Lego.
Lego, Lego, Lego.
Lego, 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 Lego.
Lego, Lego, Lego.
Lego, Lego, Lego.
Alright.
And guess what?
Yes.
I've got a jazz club.
Jazz club, hey?
Yep. Oh, there's a magician, a band, and a pizza shop.
Oh, yes.
Stained glass windows, your favourite.
Okay. Let's do this. We need a knife or scissors to open it. Oh, sharp knife on.
Yeah. I'm not going to kill my best friend. I'm going to open up the
I
box.
never will die. Never will. Never will.
Nobody's going to die in this video. Well dudes, I thought I was just going to bring this to the table because there's just so much I could actually really show you, as well as some clippings of a time-lapse shot involving my best friend Matt, who's also into Lego as much as I am. Well dudes, actually I think I got this thing, I reckon it was July 2023. Yeah, I really wanted it because like it really went together with the ones that I had. And I actually like it how it's all completely squared, not in such a fancy shape or anything like that. And speaking of which though, like, well he does not belong there. Since that, I'm actually very keen to actually come a bit closer. Something I failed to show you with these modular kits is, what's it really like inside this jazz club? Well, here we go dudes. This is a close-up shot of a complete jazz club. So I like to put that down before I drop it or something. The best thing about this jazz club is, you can actually virtually just pull it apart. And I'm just going to show you what I want to do first is, I'll take off the first floor, which I'm going to remove anyway. And I'll do the same here. We'll start off with the ground floor, shall we? And if this gets in the way, I can always take this off. This is no big deal. I can actually put that back on. And I've got a loose piece in there. And that's just a case for the double bass. So I'll put that there behind and the scooter will fall down. Alright, here we go. Let's get to it. You can just see what I have here is actually the disco room. What I actually can do is go around there, flip the screen, and I'll take them from there. How cool is that? Because like I've removed all the Lego minifigs so you can see the interior detailing. Just to have an empty room. This is the actual band room. That's just so cool. Like, it's supposed to be pretty much like back in the 1940s, at the time when Ella Fitzgerald was at the same level as Taylor Swift. That's the whole idea. If you don't know who Ella Fitzgerald is, she was a pop artist back in the late 40s and the early 50s. So Ella Fitzgerald would have been the Taylor Swift of 1948, I suppose. And you can actually walk in the archway. You got an actual pizza shop. What really gets me attention about this pizza shop is you can see how much I love the checkered floors. I could turn around if I could shed light on the pizza oven. Oh, how cool is that? So like, I haven't even thought of turning this around so you can just see what's going on there. And the saxophone and the drinks and the bar. And basically, you got the entrance there. And it's just so beautiful, like, it has got a bit of life there. The idea is, like, you got the stairs, so like, just to film the stairs, I'm gonna take it upstairs as I move this out of the way. Once you get upstairs, first we're gonna check this floor out. So like, I'll turn it around. What that is meant to be is the manager's office. So you can just see how it's meant to be set in the 1940s. They've got a gramophone, and before there were smartphones, that's one of these things where you have to put your finger in the hole, you dial the number, and the phone will roar back at you. That's all they had back in those days. And they can even, the manager can sit up there and just watch the band play while she's on desk doing a bit of work. And you can just see how it's got a gap, kind of like a mezzanine in a sense. And you can actually go through this door, because there's this purple door, so we can open it. Just an example. Well, a cool camera angle. What you can see here is the sewing machine. And once I've turned this around, you'll get to see all the fabrics. What happens here is, I showed you earlier, this is a tailor. Bit of a Swift tailor there, since I mentioned Taylor Swift. What's supposed to happen is, the tailor is supposed to make the dresses for the jazz singer. Happens to be a female vocalist. Like, who wants to actually go to a department store where you can actually make your own dresses? And that's a fireplace, pretty much, connecting to the pizza oven. Oh dude, so I can imagine the smell of pizza when you're actually trying to sew a dress. And I'm just glad I've taken the minifigures out of this. And one thing I can actually put back up there is, so I didn't expect the greenhouse is going to fall off. Just a bit of a beat around the bush there. Yeah, that's cool. Like, you can actually just pretty much put the greenhouse back. And what I just realised is, that's all the dirt, and basically that's inside the greenhouse. How's that? Just get the camera angle right. You can see it's growing the vegetables. So the idea is, you pretty much go upstairs and you just basically run upstairs, grab whatever you need for a pizza, back down there, in there again. I can imagine carrots on pizza. That's something brand new. Since I've got the camera rolling, I was actually lucky to get the roof off. And basically, you go up these stairs and takes you right in there. Bit of indoor plant, and what this colour thing is, that's actually the stained glass window sort of shining in there, since I've got a lamp there as a bit of a spotlight. And basically, you've got a couch where the performers can actually kind of chill out on it. Like, you've got a jazz singer and the magician. And what that piece is there, if I can get out, that's actually the silk used for a magic trick. The magician will have this up her sleeve and everything like that. And that's for the jazz singer and all jazz performers and the magician to share, which happens to be the dressing room. Oh, almost like a little doll's house. So how cool is this? So like, yeah, one thing I like to do now is, before get into the minifigures that comes with it. Just like to get a thing together again. So like I had to rip off a jazz sign so you can see in there properly. And basically, you just stack it back up to what it was before. And we put a roof on, so like, I'll put a jazz sign on a little bit later. And the squirrels just ran away after trying to be around a bush, trying to get this on. And guess what? The squirrel is back. Well, a squirrel had to chase this acorn just like in the movie Ice Age. Yeah, basically, I can always put the sign back to where it comes from. Well, that's all it is. There you have it. That's actually the whole jazz club I'd like to have shown you. Something that took me more than 8 hours to build, and I had to help my friend Matt on this one. Time to show you minifigures now. Something I must show you are the minifigures that come with the jazz club. There's actually 8 of them. What happens is, while you're actually building the jazz club from start to finish, it says in the instructions it will give you names, their personalities, and why they're characters to this build, since I've got the 8 main characters. What I won't be doing in this video is going by names at all. And I've got this green piece. The reason being is, if I wanted to, let's just say, I'll pick up the female jazz vocalist, the one I compared to Ella Fitzgerald. If I wanted to, I can actually just sort of have my hand on it, just to obstruct the view a bit too. But if I get too close, it just gets darker. So like, there's always a way I can have editing skills just to show you that female vocalist, for instance. Like, you can just see how she's got a sloping piece. Like, I think she looks better in a dress, particularly for the 1940s period. Pretty much in the time of Ella Fitzgerald. So I'll move these minifigures out of the way so you can clearly see the jazz singer vocalist with a microphone. And I must quickly introduce some other members of the band. And you'll see what I'm doing for green piece. So like, she's got a female drummer. So like, just haven't been bothered going with names. You can see she has drumsticks. Just as a back member of a jazz band. Since you need the beats just to get the groove on. And never forget the bass. Like, you've got to really feel his bass too. Considering that after all that time that I make the music, and I used to be a hip hop producer, he's got a double bass to get the acoustic bass soaring throughout the night. So like, I've just introduced you the band members, and also plus the intermission. Like, usually a band might get a little bit tired, the female vocalist might get thirsty or whatever. You can always have a bit of a magic show, like really entertaining and everything like that, as she is seen with a white rabbit that she pulls out of her hat. Just a bit of a classic tricks, really. So like, it's just cool to have a female addition in this set, since it's more common with males, say like Houdini or David Copperfield, just the 2 names I can think of. And the other character I must show you, which I'll just call him the pizza delivery boy. You can see he's got his crash helmet when he's got to go on his green scooter out to do his pizza runs. Often, like, he probably seems like a type of dude who loves jazz but forced to work and deliver pizzas. But anyway, like, he's got to get paid, do his day job. Maybe when he gets time off work, maybe he can just sit back for a few drinks, I suppose. So anyway, like, it says in the instructions that it's meant to be really slack. You can see what it's like to ditch the green piece now. And I can put him down. And this is the club manager, always at her desk. Pretty much like managing record contracts, signing jazz musicians. So like, I'm just getting this real 1940s vibe when jazz was still popular amongst young people back in the late 40s. That's the way I like to think it. So like she says, so what's that? What I was meant to say is, it says in the instructions that she is meant to manage the jazz club in this building. And I think she does take care of her bookings as well. And I can explain this guy for scissors. So like, what is he doing for scissors? Oh yes, like this man is a tailor. So like, he works in the floor above the pizza shop making dresses. And this is just all for her, just so she can look beautiful and everything like that. Since like, imagine this being in 2024, like you're not going to be able to walk in a department store and buy a 1940s dress similar to what Ella Fitzgerald used to wear. So you can actually tailor make the same sort of clothing that Ella Fitzgerald used to wear back in her early days as a jazz muso before rock and roll became a thing. And the final person, like, talking about pizza, and here he is. Like, he actually makes the pizza for the set. And that's all it is. Like, the story is like, you go out, have a bit of live jazz, be amazed with the magic tricks in between music, and have something to eat, have something to drink, and that's all it is. That's why I wanted that Lego modular set, considering that taking me 8 hours, even having my friend Matt to help me out. Well dudes, actually finally finished showing you what's really inside this jazz club, as well as pieces of me doing a time-lapse shot of actually building it, just to try a different editing method. Oh dudes, like, the way I want to finish off this video is to pretty much go back to the couch. So I'll gently actually pick this up, hoping I just don't drop it. We'll see you back at the couch, dudes. Well dudes, I've decided just to make a return, just to finish this video off, and I just hope you actually had fun watching this video as I tell you a lot about this jazz club that I have here. One of my favourite buildings out of all my Lego modular collections that I have right here. So like, I just want to concentrate on that one. And before I go, I'll give you a recap on other Lego modular buildings I've done. I remember doing this for episode 127, which was that Lego diner. That's what I did for Lego number 4. I premiered this back on the 31st of July 2020, since it's been that long. And also, who wants to forget episode 140, when I did the assembly square, something I did for Lego number 5. And I also remember premiered this on 16th of October 2020. And if you like what I do here, please, why not subscribe to Aspie of Attitude? That's all I ever ask for in terms of support. And also, please, don't forget to ring this notification bell if you want to keep up to date with Aspie of Attitude. And don't forget to like and share this video content around. That way, showing more support for this channel. Especially, I like to do more of these Lego videos, since I'm more focused on being an autistic YouTube content creator. Since I do everything in this channel, And this is all for the adult fan of Lego, to express my interest and my love and joy I have in Lego. And that's how I'm going to finish this one off then. I hope you've had fun watching this video. Peace and respect from Aspie with Attitude, and see you next time.